Alright, what's going on, guys? So today, as you can tell by the title and thumbnail, we're going to be talking about how you, yourself, as a beginner player, can get Gear 5 Luffy in One Piece Bounty Rush. The reason why I wanted to make this video is because I know Gear 5 is hype. Everyone's hyped for it, so a lot of people are going to be wanting to start OPBR for the first time, and if you are, welcome to the game and stuff. Of course, definitely check out all the previous videos. I have a bunch of guides and stuff for y'all. But maybe you're new to gacha games or even like games in general, so you might be a little confused how you could pick this game up on your phone and even get Gear 5 in this. Like, how would you go about getting Gear 5? So that's what we're going to discuss today, and we're going to go over the fastest way you could actually do this. So if you're new to mobile gacha games, the biggest aspect around them is account building. So you start off with a starter account, your basic account, and then you build it up and make it into something very special and unique to you. But when you are starting off, it's always smart to get a head start and start with the strongest character in the current meta, which pretty much means who is being played the most in the current game. So right now, Gear 5 is meta. That's what we would call him. He's the meta unit. Everyone's using him, and you want to use him as well. And who wouldn't want to use Gear 5, bro? He's super fun. Like, he's super fun. So most likely, you're already thinking that, well, if I don't get him when I first start the game, I'll just restart the game and re-download it and try again. Try getting him so I get a strong start. And if you thought that, you're definitely in the right state of mind. That's what you should be thinking. And this concept is called re-rolling. Pretty much what you do is just re-download the game, play the tutorial or whatever. If you get Gear 5, you get him. If you don't, you re-roll for another account. But today we're going to be going over the fastest and easiest way to do this in One Piece Bounty Rush. So to demonstrate this, we're going to be on LD Player, a emulator on PC. And if you guys also want to play OPBR on your PC, I will link my tutorial in the description below. Definitely check that out, and I highly recommend you try it, especially if you have an Android phone. And if you're new to the game, this is the best way to really re-roll for an account. This also works for Android phones in general, because that's pretty much how emulators are. And for iPhone, you might just have to re-download the game and do it the long way. So to start off, we're going to head to the Play Store or the App Store. And once you're in here, we're going to go ahead and download OPBR for the first initial time. So we're going to go ahead and install this. You will also need a file manager if you don't have that installed on your phone or emulator already. So just go ahead and search for file manager here, and you should be able to find one that works. Pretty sure Files by Google's isn't too bad, but I'm gonna go ahead and download this one right here. Once we have OPBR downloaded, as you can see here, we're gonna move on to step 2, which is actually downloading the data for this game for the first time. So once the game is opened up, we're just gonna go ahead and click start. There are some little agreements, some little privacy policies that you have to agree to, which we're just gonna accept. Boom, and accept the game balance. All right, so now we're in the download portion. What we're trying to do here is only have to download this nearly 2 gigabytes of OPBR data once. So once we downloaded this first time, we're gonna do the method to where we don't have to re-download this again. Otherwise, of course, if you're re-rolling in the general aspect, all you would have to do is delete the game, re-download it, re-download the data again, and try again, which is just long and tedious to do for re-rolling, because a lot of times you have to re-roll several times to really get the character that you want. So as you can see, it's taking a bit here. We're just going to let it fast forward, and once the game starts, we're going to move on to step 3, which is actually going for our first re-roll account. Download is just about finished. Boom. And we're gonna go ahead and select the high-end mode. This is just the quality of the game. And here we go. This is where we start the tutorial of the game. Of course, if it's your first time playing this game, I do recommend you actually play this tutorial for real. Like, it teaches you just the movements and stuff. And of course, if you're playing on LD Player or emulator, you're gonna have this set up with the controller, not the touchscreen. So I have this all with the controller. I can move with the analog, L1, R1 for the skills and stuff. And I like to adjust some of the settings here, but this again, is a reroll account. So don't even worry about the settings right now. You just want to like do everything first. Once you get the character, then you can worry about that. So we're gonna skip the tutorial. Just click finish here. All right, once you skip that first little tutorial, we're just gonna skip the second one as well. It's like a 4v4 battle. It's like a real battle with bots. So if you want to do that, you can, but we're just gonna go ahead and skip it. And now we're finally in the main OPBR screen. So it's giving us the tutorial and stuff. And again, if you're a first time player, I recommend you really do play the tutorial for the first time. But after that, you just want to spam, like you want to go through it fast, because we're trying to maximize speed over everything. So we're gonna say reroll 1. Reroll 1, man. For the name, just keep going. Make sure you play an actual league battle match, and these are pretty much bot matches up until you're in B rank or something. So again, just bang these out, and you want to keep going for it. All right, let's go. Just gotta speed run this, and like I said, it's just bots except for me and player 1. Bro, we ain't got time for this. We trying to get gear 5, man. We trying to get gear 5. So all you gotta do to speed run these is capture the flag. This isn't a fighting game. Look at that. Boom. Okay, that guy is like hacking, bro, but that was a bot. Look, once you get 5 flags, they're all squad wiped. Boom. Grab the 5th flag, and now you just hold it down until the countdown goes down. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. This guy trying to go up. 3, 2, 1. Boom. That's it. So what that's called is a 5-0. You know, 5-0. Just destroy them. Of course, just 5-0 the bots real quick, and then we just keep moving. We ain't got time to waste. Like I said, this is you gotta be speed running this, because you don't know how many accounts it's gonna take to get the character you want. And sometimes you might get the character you want, save that account, and you could try again to maybe get multiple copies to have a stronger account even more, you know. All right, boom. I think we're past the tutorial now, and we should be getting a whole lot of gems. So if we go to events here, boom, we should be getting some tutorial gems. Oh, this is gonna make us do the actual little tutorial summon, I believe. But boom, here's where we get our gems. You're gonna be getting 50 gems a day as well. So if you do make reroll accounts, I would recommend making multiple and just waiting on them. And on emulator, you can have multiple like accounts, so that's nice. But look at this, 176 gems to start with, and we go straight for gear 5. We go to the summons. You can do the free summon if you want. You can do this if you want, but we're just going for gear 5 Luffy. And the banner you want to go for is the step up scout. The normal you can't even do. I'm happy they added this, because you know, beginner players might have just wasted their gems on this, but it's better to always go for the step up anyways. Let's go. This is our first account. As you can see, that was the whole process to get to here. It's not too bad. You could speed run it, and we pretty much have 3 multis. So we're gonna summon. We're looking for a defender flag, not this. This might just be it. Oh, defender. No way we get it first try, right? Oh, defender kid, runner. Okay, W's. So each 10 pull or 11 pull costs 50 gems. So we're starting with 176. So you could do 3 each time, and you know, it's not too high, but if you save your accounts, you get 50 gems even more. You can wait, but I recommend just restarting as much as you can. So boom, that's done. We didn't get anything, and we could try doing some single pulls. So you go on the normal scout, and you could do some 5 pulls. So we could do 5 of these just in case, you know, you never know. You want to try maximizing as much gems as you can. All right, there you go, down to 1 gem. So this is where we're gonna do our first reroll. All right, so for step 5, and pretty much this is just the repeat step now, we're just gonna be re-rolling as many times as it takes, man. So your first instinct is to probably just delete Bounty Rush and re-download it, or maybe just go to the settings for it. So if you go to settings right here, you're probably like, maybe I could just go to storage and then clear the cache and storage, and that will work. That will delete your account, and you could get a new account, but you're gonna have to re-download that 2 gigabytes of data, which takes honestly a good chunk of time. So in order to not do that step, what we're gonna do is go to the file manager on your phone or your emulator, and we're gonna use the one that we just downloaded. And here we just have to accept some stuff, so agree and continue. Definitely gotta allow it to have access. Here we go. So what you want to look for is this file button up top. We're gonna go head over to Android, data, and here you should have a folder for OPBR. This is where that 2 gigabytes of data is stored. So what we're gonna do here is hold the OPBR and we're gonna rename it. So more, rename, and I like to just add something at the end. So you can just add a 1, add a 1, and we could delete that 1 later. So now if we go back to home and also go back into the settings, so I do it this way where you drag and hold and go app info, but if you want to do it the other way, you just have to go to settings and then you're going to go to apps, bounty, storage, and here we could clear the storage and the cache now. So clear storage, boom, clear everything. Now X out of this. Now pretty much OPBR is clear. All we have to do is go back into file manager, go right here, and we're gonna rename this back to the original. So delete the 1, okay, delete the 1. Now go back to OPBR, boom. So now if we open up OPBR, our account is deleted, but we should still have the data, if that makes sense. So we go through it, it's gonna ask us to make a new account, accept everything, but the data download part is just, you know, just skip right past that. So it was a little confusing. You might have to rewatch that part a couple times, but boom, you could just skip that, go straight to the tutorial without having to download the data, and boom, there you go, reroll done. So we're just gonna skip the tutorial, of course, again, skip it, and we're really gonna speed run it this time. So skip, reroll 2. All right, boom. Just see how I'm speed running it. Boom. We're just gonna bang out like I showed you, do the 5-0 and get to the summons. Give me those 50 gems right there. Love to see it. Love to see it. Now when we go in the gift box, 176. So that's pretty much what you start with each time. I'm gonna spend all of those on Luffy again. So let's go, man. Don't make me re-roll too many times.
2 hours later.
Re-roll number 8. All right, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Give me that gear 5 luck, man. That's 1 multi down. All right. Oh, hold up. In the single? Nah, bro. The wrong green defender, bruh. Damn.
1 day later.
All right, on to re-roll number 16, man. This is taking forever, I swear. All right, this the one. I'm sick of all this nonsense. Give me the gear 5. Come on. Oh, Frankie and Zoro. That's a W. That's a W. Gold flag. 32, 32. You know what I mean? It's got to be gold pole. Let's go. Yo, this might be the one. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Finally. Oh my god. That took 16 rerolls. Oh, there you have it, man. 16 rerolls and we got Gear 5 Luffy. Hopefully it don't take y'all that long. Maybe shorter than that, but it really is all about luck because it's the same rates. It's 0.2% chance for him no matter what. So you gotta just keep going for it. Like put on a movie, put on something in the back, and just re-roll like on your phone or something, and you'll be good. So we're gonna be giving this account away, Gear 5 Luffy. Maybe one lucky person won't have to go through the pain of re-rolling, but hey man, you never know. First come, first serve. I'm just gonna be putting up the data or transfer data right here. After you do get the account, or after you do just re-roll yourself, make sure you link your data to something. So link data, okay, and then you want to link it to either Facebook or Google. And iOS, you know, you shouldn't even be re-rolling on iOS because it's a longer process, but if you're on iOS, link it to Apple or whatever. But that's this account. Whoever wants it, here it is, re-roll number 16. That's this password, first come first serve. That's the transfer ID password. Whoever got it, got it. Once you do claim the account, make sure you change the password. You would do that by going exactly where I went. You go to the transfer ID place again and just change the password. Otherwise, anyone watching the video will be able to log into the account. If you get it, you have to be the first person to change the password in order to really make it your own account. Anyways, I hope this tutorial helped you guys. Definitely leave a like if it did. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Join the Discord, of course, and I'll catch you guys in the next live stream or video. Peace.